Hello guys and welcome back to my mini series where I discuss the FPL prices for a specific team and I choose the top 3 picks at the end of each episode. Today's team is the runner-up from last year's Premier League season, Liverpool. If you enjoy this type of content and want to see more, please subscribe, like and leave a comment down below. My goal is to reach 100 subs before the start of the season. Now let's get into those prices. The first department we're going to discuss today is the goalkeeper department. Liverpool have three goalkeepers: Alisson, Kelleher, Adrian. The situation here is the same as in Manchester City's goalkeepers department. They have one guy who is basically there all the time, who is Alisson, and two other guys who are his backups. Kelleher is the second choice goalkeeper, and Adrian is the third choice goalkeeper. They both cost 4.0, but they're not viable options because they take a spot for a Liverpool player. Now let's get to Alisson. He was last year's top performer in the goalkeepers department, and he was great, but he was expensive. He was 6.0. Now he's 5.5, but in my opinion is not viable just like Ederson because he maybe makes more saves because Liverpool play with a higher line, but let's say you can find cheaper options and you will reserve your Liverpool spots for outfield players. So in my opinion, don't pick the Liverpool goalkeeper. The next part of Liverpool's team, which we are going to discuss, are the defenders. As you can see, Liverpool have a lot of defenders. I mean, you can see Van de Beek, Davies, Rhys Williams, Nick Williams. These four guys may not even be in Liverpool by the end of the transfer window. So if they go to another FPL team, they may become a very good option because they're cheap, as you can see, 4.0, and they're good defenders, especially Nick Williams, who is a wingback. And there are rumors that Nottingham wants him. If he goes there and he's a starting wingback for a team for of 4.0 price, he will be a gem. This guy, Ramsey, is the new backup for Trent. He's also 4.0, but in my opinion, he won't have enough play time to consider him just yet. Then we go to Gomez and Tsimikas. Tsimikas last year, he was a gem when Robertson was injured. If Robertson is injured again, go for Tsimi, but for now, I think we should stay away from him. Gomez as well, he is a replacement for center back position, and he is as well maybe for the right back position because he has experience there, but for now, stay clear of him. Next, we're going to discuss Matip and Konate. Both are fighting for a place next to Virgil, and as you can see, Konate is far cheaper than Matip, who is 6.0 millions after last season's performance. But if Konate starts regularly next to Van Dijk, he will be a very good option, just like Walker in Man City. But yeah, for now, I think both of those guys are very much likely to be rotated. So don't try to invest a lot of money or at all in them. Next, we're going to talk about Virgil. So Virgil is 6.5, just as like last year. He's a great pick. He's almost never injured. That's funny enough because for the whole 2021 season he was injured, but this was an exception more than like a repetition because Van Dijk is a very fit guy and he always provides. Next, we have both of Liverpool's wingbacks, who are, in my opinion, the best wingbacks in the league, even in the world. They provide a lot. They take set pieces. They go forward. They are very good players. In my opinion, both of these guys are very, very good. Very, very good. Go for them if you have the budget. Don't be afraid. They will deliver you points. The next department we are going to discuss is the midfielders department. As you can see here, Liverpool has a lot of midfielders. Milner, who is a 4.5 now, Curtis Jones, Chamberlain, Thiago, Fabinho, and Henderson. All the guys who are not in my main team are either not starting as regularly as we want to, or they're holding midfielders. As you can see, their price don't exceed 5.5, and they're pretty much rotated a lot. They may not start every game. They just don't score you a lot of points, in my opinion. I think all of them are going to stay for this season. So if you want to have a player from Liverpool and Liverpool spot taken by a viewer to say, go for them. But if not, those next five guys may be the better for you. We'll talk first about Naby Keita. He's a player who gets injured a lot. He may go to the section not usable players, but in my opinion is the most attacking one, and Klopp likes him. Next, we're going to talk about the two youngsters, Elliot and the new signing, Carvalho. For me, if the start of last season is any indication how Klopp wants to build his team, he will go and believe in one of these youngsters, at least in one of them. So Carvalho or Elliot. In my opinion, Carvalho is brought to be a starter, and he may start against weaker oppositions when Liverpool try to develop more like a 4-2-3-1, or even as a winger in 4-2-4 system when maybe Jota goes up front or something like that, or Sawa, and Carvalho operates on the wing. So these guys are ones to watch, I like to say. Next, we're going to discuss the magnificent price of Luis Diaz. I thought that he will be at least 10 million at the start of the season, but now with Mane leaving the club, for me, he's a 95% starter in the team. Yeah, he may be substituted a lot just to use the 5 substitutions and keep the players fit with tournaments and etc. But his price for the start of the season, 8.0 million for a starter in Liverpool's attack who you've seen already play and know that he can play. It's a no-brainer, and I think this is a very, very good price for him. And now we go to the one and only Mo Salah. I think that there is no need to speak anything about him. He is, for me, the lock in my team without giving care about the fixtures or anything. This guy just is amazing, and he always delivers. So for me, if you want to start good, just pick him. I'm not going to be hiding. One of the top 3 picks is Salah. Even if I make top 3 picks for the whole Premier League, he will be there. So yeah, just pick him, guys. I believe that he is amazing and everyone needs him. The final department we're going to discuss today is the department of the forwards. There are 3 players classified as forwards. They are Diogo Jota, Firmino, and Darwin. I think all of them will have a big role in Liverpool's season, especially Jota, who now can play a striker or a left winger if Diaz is somehow missing. He can fit in different systems. He will be a very good player, but he will be very rotatable. I think that he will get substituted in and out the most of anyone here in this lineup. Firmino, he may start some of the games, but I think he will be the least from these 3 players. He will be like Origi from last season. If we need an extra push, an experienced player, he will go in, but you have a more squad role. And now we go to the last pick, which is Darwin. He is good. I watched him last year against Liverpool in the Champions League. He scored, I think, in both matches. He may need time to adjust to the system and to the pressing and to everything, but he will be there in the team. So for me, he and Jota are the top two picks from the forwards. It's a coin flip between them, but they are good. Believe me, they are good. And now let's proceed with the top 3 picks from Liverpool's team for the FPL 2022-2023 season. As you already know, as I told you, Mo Salah is the first pick into the top 3. The second entry is going to be Trent Alexander-Arnold. And the third and last pick into the top 3 is Luis Diaz. Okay guys, we've reached the end of this video. If you did enjoy it, please leave a like, subscribe and give your honest opinion about it down in the comment section. This way you help my channel grow massively. If you want to see more FPL related content, go and check out the other videos in my channel. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you soon. Bye!